Let's see. I gotta open this up in the old UB2B so that I can also be a part of the chat and here with you guys. All right. We are live streaming, back for more. Should be having a guest come in any second now, coming to hang out. Please hold. I like this music. This is nice. Bum, bum, da, da. Bum, bum, da, da. Doom, 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 da, doom. Oh. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Marc, for posting to the social. Here I am. Epic, welcome back. Glad you can join me. We're rebuilding the numbers. Being this is my first Extra Life and that I'm just not that techie, and I'm in Brazil where technology is very expensive, I decided to do it this very basic way. In the future, though, if I do an Extra Life again, I will definitely have better equipment and have better seamless transitions so you guys can stick with me. All right. Hold on one second. Trying to figure out my buddy. Let me get in here. Let me find, I think this is it, right? He should join. Oh yeah, join. Oh, I wasn't in it. Silly me. Delvin.
What's up, Spider-Ham?
What is up, Delvin? How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Very good. I forgot to put myself in the group chat, so when you joined and I didn't hear your voice, I was like, wait a second, I'm not in the chat. People could have been in the chat before. Yeah, I was trying to talk you through to get in the chat, and I was like, wait a second, I got to get in the chat. So, all right. I see you were playing Marvel's Avengers.
No, I was playing it yesterday. I just stayed on.
Oh, it just stayed on. Nice. Just so you know, we are live, and Patrick said, hey, Delvin. So you can say hi to him.
Don't say nothing incriminating.
That is correct. You are being recorded right now as we speak. So what you say for the next hour will be held against you in a court of law if you don't do it right.
Good point. Hey, Patrick, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, and I'll let you know. Chris the Rock said that he can hear us both very well. Fantastic.
I bought a mic for this.
You
That's
did.
how much I love Lucas.
Thank you. I'll put the hand heart up for everyone to see. Love you, man. I appreciate you doing this.
Love you too.
Yeah.
I'm doing two things I don't never do: playing multiplayer and voice chatting.
That is correct.
That's how much I love this man.
That is correct. You are definitely doing two things that you don't love to do, and I am so grateful. When I asked you to join me for this Extra Life, I was like, I mean, the worst you can say is heck no. I mean, that's probably not the worst you could say, but for the kids, that's the worst you could say is heck no. So I was glad you didn't.
And people were mad at me about that. They were like, really? I've asked you 1,000 times. I said, well, this is Lucas.
Wow, really? There were people who were jealous? That's crazy.
Yes.
That is cool. I'm so honored that you joined me, man. And I'm glad you're my first guest. So I just got done playing an easy platinum game called Mecha Bolt, which is some kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a puzzle Mega Man, like fake Mega Man game where you pretty much shoot bad guys, use them to platform, and die a lot. So it's kind of like Mega Man.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It was easy plat. It took like 40 minutes. So, yeah.
That might be worth it, man.
Yeah. It's and it's pretty cheap. I think it's like $3 or $4 right now on PSN.
Huh. That's not too bad, actually.
Yeah. So let's see.
Questions, Lucas.
Go ahead. Answer.
Are you giving away prizes on this stream?
I am. At the end of our time together, I'm going to give away a prize. So.
Oh, you have a prize at the end of our time?
No, I have a prize every other hour. And so it's funny you bring that up. It's the top of the hour, and you've joined me. And so at the top of the hour, it's called the Rewards and Revelation Time. And this hour is going to be Revelation Time, and pretty much that's me introducing you, and you just sharing an inspirational thought, favorite Bible verse, scripture, that kind of stuff, just for the first few minutes of our stream before we jump into the game. And so I think the best thing to do right now would be to officially introduce you to the chat, to everybody watching, either those who are watching live or watching later on, maybe down the road or whatever. But Delvin is the host of the Delvin Cox Experience, and as Patrick mentioned earlier, one of the three illustrious hosts of the PlayStation Experience PSXP podcast, the definitive PlayStation podcast, as was mentioned also. That's right. He is a Renaissance man of podcasting. I think you do, like a dozen podcasts pretty regularly?
Feels like it.
It seems like it. It's close. You got a lot of things going, but you're definitely the Renaissance man of that. And you live in Florida. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
That's accurate.
Your weather is beautiful like it is here, and honestly, the things you run into with Floridians is the same stuff I run into with Brazilians. I don't know if you've seen the news, but Brazilians right now are not winning the fight against the pandemic or COVID. We're number one in deaths, and we're in lockdown right now for the next 3 weeks. It's not good.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
On the brighter side, I got the first shot like almost 2 weeks ago now.
Oh, did you? Nice. So you're due for the second shot here in like a week or so?
Yeah, pretty much. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, no doubt.
I highly recommend people. Mine was basically painless.
Yeah.
I didn't get any side effects. If you get the shot, get it.
Good, definitely. For those who don't know, Delvin is also one of our GMG Good Morning Guys uncles for our podcast. He was one of the first that interviewed us, talked to us about podcasting, gave us pointers, and he's been someone that has been supporting us along the way since the beginning back in 2018. So thank you so much for that. And I really hope to meet you someday in person. For now, we just have to have a digital friendship. But I hope to swing by Florida one of these days and hang out.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool. That would be cool, for sure. All right. So now that I've introduced you, I just want to give you the floor for a moment to just kind of share. I mean, you can plug and share whatever you want, but also share an inspirational thought with us, scripture, Bible verse, whatever you got in mind.
Well, let me share an inspirational thought first, because I think in these times, I've had a rough couple of months, and I haven't talked about it ever. I may have talked about it a little bit on PSXP.
Yeah.
And my grandmother has been sick, and I've been basically helping her cope through that in terms of, like, in January she had kidney failure, complete kidney failure. Didn't want to go to the hospital. We had to kind of force her to go to the hospital to find out that she had kidney failure. Fortunately, she recovered in terms of they caught it in time. Yeah. They drained her kidneys. It was full of pus. She had to go to. She was in the hospital for 3 weeks. And then had to go to a rehab center to learn how to walk again. Wow. And truthfully speaking, God saved her life, because if she's a true believer, goes to church every Sunday and things like that. Right. She's 83 now. Yeah. And if God didn't put me and my ex-wife, unfortunately, but to that point in time where we can get her to go to the hospital, she would not be here today. Mm. And I've been running her house and running her business so she can have a job to come back home to. Yeah, you have. So that's also very important. And this past week, her kidneys, because she has stents in her kidneys. And my grandmother is a truly inspirational person in terms of she had cancer twice and beat it. Wow. She had cancer twice and beat it. She took to beat it the first time, she had to take an experimental surgery. Right. That they just tried on it. She was the first person for it, and it was successful, and they do that surgery procedure now in Florida because of her.
Really?
Yes. So she survived cancer twice. She's 83 years old, doesn't look it, and now she's back in the hospital and go again. She was a little scared. I prayed for her, and I told her it's going to be okay. I said, no matter what happens, everything's going to be okay, and God's going to protect you. And sure enough, God protected her. They fixed her kidneys right back up again. They put this because the stent fell out of her completely. And for those who don't know, a stent is essentially a metal rod that helps your body urinate.
Yeah.
And it keeps your kidneys from backing up. And if your kidneys back up, what happens is your kidneys get full of pus. It can cause infections and make you really sick, and you can essentially have kidney failure from that.
Right. Definitely not good.
And yes, and my grandmother, like I said, this time when this happened to her this week, she went inside. She was scared. We prayed for her. They did the surgery again. I think that was Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
She came out. She's fine. She's recovering nicely. And listening to her today, she called me like 6 times a day.
Uh-huh.
She sounded so much full of life. And she was constantly thanking God, telling people that she loves them, and it just shows you how life is so important. And the time that we have to appreciate and love people and show respect to people that we have while we're here. And she kind of got that chance right now to do that, and I'm grateful for that. So
yeah, for sure.
I do have a Bible verse I looked up.
Yeah, great. Let's hear it.
Psalms 18:39, and it's, "For you have armed me with the strength for the battle, and you have subdued under me those who rose up against me." And it's one of those things where strength for battle doesn't necessarily have to mean like you're going to go to an actual fight, but it's also mental strength, because we all have trials and tribulations, and I think it's very important that with the book having the Word of God in you, to use that to overcome these trials and tribulations, like my grandmother did.
Right. Yeah.
And like we all do so often. So that's kind of what I have to share, and I think, I don't necessarily on my podcast get to talk about the Bible and things like that often. I've had Lucas on the podcast before. I've had other pastors on the podcast, but faith and belief in God is very important to me, and it should be very important to a lot of people. And I think I appreciate you, Lucas, because what I've always appreciated about you is that usually the stigma on pastors is, oh, they're not fun. They just want to kind of like do this and do that and kind of ruin your life and stuff like that. You're not like that. And I think that's one of the things that I always appreciated about you, that you are a teacher and you're a person of knowledge, and you're a wise in terms of how you, I guess it's the best way to say it, like feed you medicine with candy. Right.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Like, it's like Mary Poppins, spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Like not just throwing truth at people like, you need to take this and accept it because God, and instead being like, hey, you know what? Let's love each other. Let's battle together, etc. Yeah.
And I think that aspect of you is very important, and that's one of the reasons why I always appreciate you, Lucas.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that scripture, because that, I think, the whole idea that, we stress out over like the pandemic, and like you talked about with your grandma, with plenty of family and friends around us, we can feel like we're battling alone, but we're not alone. And it's not just we have, God, if we have faith in Him and trust Him, but we have each other. And thank you so much for sharing that inspirational thought. I mean, that is so relevant to right now and our day and age. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's good. Awesome. Speaking of battling, we're doing this Extra-life thing for the kids to help them battle sickness. With the Centra Foundation, we're trying to raise support for them, and we are now over $300 of our goal. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, the goal was $382. I think we got up to like $220 before the stream, and now we're over 300. And yeah, we're on our way. That's awesome. And you know, you had some feedback from Marc and Patrick. Patrick said, "Love this discussion. Thank you, Delvin, for being real. Love it." And Marc seconded that. Yeah. And Chris the Rock also said, "Thanks, Delvin. That was so cool to hear." And Marc just said, "All right, now that we've talked about God and faith, let's do some street brawling."
Oh, hold up. Before you do that,
yeah.
I got a little surprise for everybody.
Oh, do you?
I have in my hand a $10 PlayStation card.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I am going to read the code right now, and whoever gets it, gets it.
Oh, okay. We're doing a live reading of the code. See who can put the code in. So you guys have been warned. There's a code going out. He's just going to read it. Whoever puts it in first, you get it.
There you go. So
man.
The code
All right.
is GBK6-KKR9. So whoever gets that code has a $10 PlayStation code to go buy the game Lucas was just talking about, probably. Get you a quick platinum.
Get you a quick plaque. You can get Mecha Bolt. You can get lots of good ones. Cool. Well, you read that nice and clear. So if somehow people missed it, you'll have to rewind the feed to find it. But hope to hear someone gets that code and puts it to good use. So sweet. All right. Well, with that, as Marc said, let's jump into some Streets of Rage.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
This is going to be good stuff. All right. If I remember right, I go to story, normal, stage 1. I'll go ahead and send you an invite. Create an online game. Connecting. Hopefully it does what it did last night. Last night I think when we got connected.
That was last night, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm inviting you to the stream. Or inviting you to the game. When I can find you, there you go, Delvin Cox. Send in the invite. It's going out. Yeah, as Marc said, whoever gets the code, please let us know in the chat so we can be happy for you, or so other people can find you and track you down and steal your digital $10. Just kidding. That's not going to happen. All right.
Who are you picking?
I mean, last night we chose, Axel and Cherry, but I kind of liked Floyd with his Jax arms. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, he kind of does look like Jax. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Floyd this time. See what happens.
I think I'll stick with Cherry then.
Yeah, you stick with Cherry. We got
Hold on, you know what? Can I turn off? Oh, I guess you can't turn it off, but let's leave it like that then.
What's it doing?
It says friendly hits on.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll try not to hit each other.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, Chris the Rock said he tried to put the code in, but it doesn't work in Canada. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, 10 years ago, a bunch of stuff happened. The city was at peace. And then people did stuff. It was cool. Skip.
How often did you play Streets of Rage when you were younger?
You know what? That's funny that you bring that up because I think it was Aaron, the Red October project. He said, "I remember the original game back in the 90s. Man, I'm old." I definitely remember Streets of Rage, the original, playing it on Genesis. I feel like there was an arcade game too, right? Am I remembering that right, or was it just Genesis? Like at some point they brought it to the...
I don't know if you remember this. Streets of Rage is kind of a knockoff of Final Fight.
Yes, I remember Final Fight. It had that big guy that was like looked like Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yes.
Who was like the mayor. Yeah.
Much like Jesse the Body Ventura.
Exactly. Oh, look at me hopping around. I guess if you hit triangle, it does a special move. I like how you have a guitar. Do you get to use that? Oh, specials drain health.
That's cool.
That's cool. How do I pick up?
Press the circle button.
Circle, thank you. I didn't do the tutorial, so... Oh, okay, he stabbed you by just running at you with the knife. He didn't even, like, jab it at you. All right, I can pick up this knife.
That's kind of like Miami.
That's kind of like Miami. You're like, oh, look, it's like I'm just going down the street.
Just gonna run at you with a knife. Just randomly.
I like how I have these huge Jack's arms and I'm using this small Swiss Army knife to fight people.
Like
that makes a lot of sense. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Get out of here with your gold necklace, glasses. Quit punching me.
But yeah, this was
Anyways.
Streets of Rage originally was supposed to be because the Super NES had Final Fight. Genesis made Streets of Rage to kind of combat that. This was like a flagship Genesis game.
Ah, gotcha. Nice.
And I used to play. Well, I was one of the lucky kids who had the Super Nintendo and the Genesis at one point in time. I used to play this game for hours.
Oh yeah, for sure. This game was pretty fun. I actually missed out on Genesis. I had a friend that had a Genesis, but I had the Super Nintendo. I think I was a Nintendo kid up until Nintendo 64, and then I went to PlayStation. So that's...
Well, I got lucky because when I was a kid, even now there's a lot of like flea markets in Miami.
Uh-huh.
So I would go to flea markets and find like cheap arcade systems. That's how I got my Atari 5200. That's how I got a Genesis. I got a whole bunch of stuff just by going to flea markets and paying like half price essentially for it.
Right. That's like pretty much flea markets are like city yard sales. Since you don't have yards in the cities most of the time, you go to flea market.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's nice.
I used to love it. Go ahead and get the apple, Lucas.
Yeah, I need it. I wasn't paying attention earlier and got beat up. Oh, you can pick people up. That's cool.
But yeah, I used to go to flea markets all the time and get like video game systems and games. Some pretty sweet pickups, honestly. It was great. I used to love it back then, man. Me and my cousin used to go there, flea market, and hang out all day and just get cool stuff.
Yeah, get it for a cheap price.
One of the coolest things I think I got there was which I wish I still had it. I got a Virtual Boy for like $10.
Oh yeah? Oh my gosh, the Virtual Boy. I remember playing that in a Walmart once.
Yes.
What graphics? Yeah. Did you play it a lot?
Headache.
Like, did you play it enough to get a headache and stuff?
Yes, I did.
Oh
because
no.
there was a bright red screen. It was just rough on the eye. That was cool.
Oh, sorry. There I hit you.
That's it. Think of that.
We need to get you some fruit or something. Some street fruit. Get your life back up.
I'm quite sure that's healthy.
Yeah, I guess there you go. There's a little apple for you. Once you take that guy out. There you go. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Oh, here's another one. I got full life, so if you wanna. Oh, he's a little cyborg guy. Oh, I'm gonna blast him. Oh, there we go. Uh oh. Nope, missed me.
Yeah, man. I used to get a whole bunch of cool stuff at flea markets.
Oh, what in the world? Why was that spinning through there?
Did you use the frequent flea markets, Lucas?
Well, where I'm from in West Virginia, we did not have flea markets. We had more yard sales, but we definitely checked out some yard sales back in the day.
One of the cool things about flea markets is flea markets usually had pet shops. And these pet shops would have all kinds of pets that they probably shouldn't be selling.
Oh, really? It's like, as long as you don't tell anyone about this, we have no problem.
Yeah, like squirrels.
Squirrels?
Common to see. Yeah, squirrels. Like sugar glider squirrels. Ferrets, of course, were always there.
I always wanted a ferret. When I was a kid, that was like my dream to get a ferret. And then I found out how much they stink if you don't don't keep up with them very well, you know.
I had one when I was younger. And
oh man, electricity got me.
I had to use my grandmother. You ever heard of something called Skin So Soft? Basically, it's like lotion.
Oh, okay. I mean, it sounds like lotion or some kind.
That she would put on the ferret to prevent them from smelling so bad.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, this flea market had all kind of weird exotic animals there. At one point, I think they had hamsters, they had gerbils and guinea pigs. At one point, they were selling bats for some strange reason.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like bats.
All right, why not?
It was just such a weird thing.
That's
now,
crazy.
me being an adult now, I think like, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. What's up, Adam Pave? Welcome to the stream. Just playing a little bit of Final Fight. There I go, mixing it up. Oh, I need that turkey. Streets of Fight. Streets of Rage 4. Playing as Floyd and Cherry. Getting to the subway system here. This cannot be good.
Crap.
Yeah, you got owned by the knife guy. Look out. All right, no one's claimed that code yet. Oh, we got Electric Lady with her Snake Diva. Haha, stabbed you. All right, nope. Sounded like Pac-Man does now. Little old school sound. Uh-oh. Yeah, I tried to jump away, but was not fast enough. There you go. Get that star. Now you can use your special on her. Oops. Oh, jeez.
No, you get.
I guess, how about I'll just stay on the right side, you stay on the left side. Uh-oh, what's that mean?
Cool. Something that's gonna hurt.
Oh, yep.
I knew it.
And it did. Trying to get at the right angle. There we go. Well, these guys in the pockets, I'm like, how do you fight like that?
Ask Orange Cassidy, AEW superstar.
Oops, I got greedy. Oh, you need to use more of your stars. You got 2 stars still.
Beat across the head.
Oops. All right.
Gotcha.
Oops. Toss that guy. Ouch.
This lady's brutal.
She is. Oh, sorry. Got you again. I should have paid. I wonder if you could turn that off, the whatever it's called.
I tried to do it when we were started, but it wouldn't let me click on it.
Ouch. Nice. Oops. Have you flying in the air in the process. Mike Doherty. Hey, what's up, Mikey? Thanks for the early happy birthday wish. Yes. Mike. When's your birthday, Delvin?
April 2nd.
April 2nd. So close to having the perfect birthday month in March. But you know what? April's a good one, too. That's a good one.
The day after April Fool's Day. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Oh, yeah, can you imagine? Being born on that April Fool's Day. All right. They're going to just talk about where they need to go next, and they need to go to the police precinct. I mean, do we play Streets of Rage for the story? I don't remember the story from the first one. Oh, we're waking up. We're making up in the cell. So apparently we got locked up or captured. Oh, look, Mark. Here's your favorite spot over here. Can't use it. Too bad.
I gotta tell you, these criminals are not very hygienic.
No, they're definitely not. Oh, time to beat up some cops. Oh,
so
nice.
we're beating up the cops and the criminals? That doesn't
yeah,
seem fair.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Apparently the cops are dirty. That would be my guess. We might have learned that in the cutscene. Oh, this guy has he's got a green outfit. That makes him special. Or is that yellow? I can't tell if it's yellow or green. It might be the lighting. Neon colored. Oh, get out of here. Ow. All right. Oh,
beating up that guy for no reason.
Aaron said this year April 2nd is Good Friday. What do you know? What day of the week your birthday falls on this year? April 2nd.
That is Friday.
Yep. Yeah. Good Friday.
That is indeed Good Friday.
Yep. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's really good. That might be good luck or something.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no.
This is a pretty fun game, to say the least.
Yeah, and I think the animation is really good looking.
Amazing. It reminds me of, you ever played this game on PS3 called Shank?
I played the demo. That was a fun game. It was very it was very Kill Bill bloody. I remember that. It's like one little
colorful
slice, and yeah, very colorful, to say the least. But yeah, it was a pretty game.
Yeah, wasn't the colorful red, but it was colorful.
Right. Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, since we're here, Lucas.
Yeah. What's up?
Did you try to watch the Snyder Cut yet?
I haven't had a chance. Between pretty much every waking moment has either been preparing for Extra Life this week or hanging out with my family, since it's been we've been on lockdown, so I haven't had much of a choice with like a lot of free time.
I sat down with my son yesterday and watched 2 hours of it.
Yeah, and
it's not bad, but boy, it's long.
Yeah, it's
think about it. You get through 2 hours of movie, you're like, oh, we're about halfway done.
Yeah, we're done with a normal movie, but we're halfway done with this movie. I've heard they cut it, they like divide it out even in the movie in episodes. So I'll probably,
that is accurate.
If I can find somebody to watch it with. See, I got to confess, I don't watch movies by myself. I play video games by myself. I read sometimes by myself, but I do not do movies for whatever reason. I just don't enjoy. I just don't enjoy
it. I watch movies all the time by myself.
Yeah.
But my son, when I go to the movies, my son is always my movie-going partner, so he always sits there and watches movies with me. So then he, so since the Snyder Cut and his Marvel movies, he's always going to be there to watch those with me. So
right. Yeah,
it's
that's
always
cool.
a good time of just sitting there watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, as Marc said, he and Patrick, they both watched it. I know there was a few people that watched it in our talked about it in the Discord or talked about it on Twitter and stuff. Marc said his birthday, so we were speaking of birthdays earlier, Marc says his birthday always falls on Michael Jackson's birthday. That's pretty cool. Good. That's a cool birthday to fall on. I mean, not as cool as, anything that revolves around Jesus, but, that's a cool one.
I want to say there's a celebrity's birthday is the same day as mine.
Oh, really?
It might be.
There probably is.
I think Eddie Murphy or Randy Orton.
Oh, really?
That's a wild contrast.
Yeah, it is.
It's either Eddie Murphy or WWE champion Randy Orton. But yeah, I like what I saw the Snyder Cut so far.
Yeah.
I think it's better than the original one. But that seems like the thing for all DC movies, where the extended cut version is always the better version of it for some strange reason. Well, and that was what the whole rap about Batman vs Superman. The extended cut was better for that, and now the Snyder Cut's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah, so when are you going to watch the rest of it?
Probably tomorrow.
Oh yeah, finish it off tomorrow. Hey, this guy kind of looks like an older version of what is his name? Haggard?
Yeah, he does. Or Commissioner Gordon. Like buff Commissioner Gordon.
He does look like a Commissioner Gordon. You're right. Uh-oh. All right, try to use this baton on him. Oh no, he got to me before I could. Oops. All right, I'll take care of these guys over here while you work on him. Just a little update. Randy Orton, Aaron on our chat said Randy Orton is April 1st. Eddie Murphy is April 3rd.
Okay, so they are
close.
Before and a day after me. Very close.
They are very close. Ryan Straube said his, oh, ouch. Oops, I went down. All right. Ron Straube said his father-in-law's birthday is the same as Michael Jackson's in August.
Well, that's really cool. I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, so
yeah,
I'm
for
all
sure.
For
his music is
timeless.
Timeless, exactly. It's classic, timeless. Cool, there we go. All right. Oh, we gotta take this guy down. I'm gonna get this little baton here. Yeah, I can't touch this.
Crap.
Uh-oh, he got me. Oh, you have one more. There you go. You got another star move if you want to. Hello? What? Why did I not do anything to him? Uh-oh. Ouch. Nice. Good work. Oh, uppercut. Yeah. Oh, hey, Pedro Pascal, according to Aaron, is April 2nd. Also,
oh, that's awesome.
Greg, Agent Coulson is April 2nd. Marvin Gaye is April 2nd. So yeah, you got some you got celebrities there. Ryan Straube's birthday is the last day of April, April 30th. So yep. And then Marc Boucher confirmed August 29th is Michael Jackson's birthday. Same as his. So
the King of Pop.
The King of Pop, indeed. For sure. Let's see. Paying Mike Doherty's making sure. Just double check something here, and we'll go to the next stage. Yeah.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. We've both. I think we both died just once. I've heard this game's kind of hard. The platinum on this is like a 6 out of 10 on difficulty, which is pretty challenging. And it takes multiple playthroughs on hard on a variety of difficulty levels. If you the thing with these games, yeah, no, I don't even think it's happening for me, and I like platinums. The things with these games is you have to play like almost like the exploit game where you go up and down to dodge their moves.
I never even thought about that.
And I played a game called 99 Vidas, which was free on PS Plus. And it took like 30 hours to platinum, and you had to do multiple playthroughs. But once you figure out the exploit of how to dodge stuff easily and, you know, kind of spam buttons and stuff to take down the enemies faster, it's not that hard. But, yeah, I like these kind of games.
Vidas.
Yeah, it's actually, it's Brazilians made the game. They were part of a podcast. And there's a lot of Portuguese words in the game, which was really cool just because, you know, I live in Brazil as a missionary, so it was cool to kind of have that knowledge and be like, I know what that means. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. These games always remind me of arcades. These are the games that I always preferred to play, or it reminds me of Nintendo with like Double Dragon.
Yeah, I used to love Double Dragon.
My favorite, besides, you know, I always like these fighting brawler games, but my favorite is easily Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Did you see the trailer for the new one that's going to be coming out?
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Man, it looks good.
Really, really cool.
It looks just like Turtles in Time, playing the classic music. Yeah, that's going to be sweet. Thank you, Marc, for doing the Extra-life Nightbot to remind people to donate. We're actually getting close to the bottom of the hour, where I'm going to make a quick announcement soon. Once we take Santa Claus out.
Yeah. Bad Santa.
Bad Santa with no. He's got no. He's got no beard or anything. All right, I'm gonna pause it for just a second to let everybody know at the bottom of the hour. Welcome to my pre-birthday Triple Eve Extra-life stream for the Central Foundation. Team from now until 9 p.m. Saturday night. It's a pleasure to gather, and game with you, my friends, family, and joiners. If you have not gifted the Central Foundation through the GMG donation page that Marc just popped up on there, and also spread the good news around the socials, spread the word about our stream, get people involved, and then stick around to the top of the hour where there'll be prizes, more guests, lots of gaming. We'll have our reward and revelation. We have a chance to get a prize or get a little nugget of truth, of inspiration, and of course, as always, we are throwing out random dad jokes also during the stream. In fact, at the bottom of the hour, I think that's dad joke time, so I have a dad joke for you. Are you... Well, I had a dad joke and then my screen glitched out. So let me find the dad joke again. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I don't like that joke. That one's no good. All right. What's the highest rank in the popcorn army?
I don't know.
Colonel. There you go.
That's a dad joke.
Now you know. Colonel is the top rank in the popcorn army. I've never heard of the popcorn army, but there it is. I don't know. Ryan Straube asked, is the new TMNT game from the devs of this game? That's a good question.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it's from.
I don't either. Delvin, Marc said that he doesn't think anyone claimed the PSN gift card code. Do you think you could read it one more time just to see if people can I get it? Do you have the code handy to read?
Yes, I do. I'll read it right now.
All right, people. Write it down, type it down, whatever you got to do. This is your last chance.
Yes. Yes. The code is GBK6-KK-R9.
There you go. There is the code. We hope someone gets it. If not, I'm going to be talking to Delvin later and being like, hey, you wanna pass that this way? JK. Yeah, Victor V said, no stop. I can't believe I laughed at that Colonel joke. And Aaron said, Colonel, wow. Why is it even pronounced like that? I know, right? Colonel in the Army or military is spelled C-O-L-O-N-E-L. I'm sure there's some like French, some like old English reason for it, but in this day and age, it should be pronounced colonel, which sounds kind of silly, but it is what it is. So, all right. Let's continue on as we chat and try to save someone. I don't even know what we're actually trying to do, but there's bad guys afoot.
I don't know either.
We got to beat them up. I mean, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're the good guys for sure. No doubt about it. We
definitely are. Even though we just beat up the police chief.
That is correct.
He probably had it coming to him.
He was dirty. He was no Gordon. He was fake Gordon. Oh, good call. Get some money.
Ask you.
Get a pipe. Super. What were you going to ask me?
I'm trying to think now. What is it? I know I was going to ask you. How much does games cost in Brazil?
So,
because I know Haley talks about how games are super expensive where she's at.
Yeah, it's actually worse. When you translate when you... Oh, I can't even think of the word right now. Convert, yeah. When you convert the price to American dollars, it's not actually that bad. It is for a system. Like the PS5 is like $1,000 US. It's ridiculous, and that's not a scalper. That's like from a store. You know what I mean? And so, this pocket guy just punched me in the face. But I want to use it before I died. But on top of that, like, it's not even just about converting it to US dollars. It's about the fact that people don't make US dollars here. So when you convert it to US dollars, that doesn't really mean anything because people don't make that kind of money. So for like them, $1,000 US dollars is really like even more for them than it is for us. So $1,000 US dollars would be like, I don't know, $3,000 US dollars to us. It's super expensive. Like Brazil, supposedly, statistically speaking, has like the highest debt of most countries. Like people live off credit cards.
Wow.
All the time. It's crazy. Oh no, I used that the wrong way. That's crazy to think about. Yeah, it's crazy. So most games are like $2.99, which is like $60, but people don't make, like, minimum wage here is like $300 US a month. They don't even do an hourly minimum wage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess it's one of those things that when you're, I guess it's almost a privilege that we don't think about as Americans, where we're like, we're making $12 an hour, 40-hour weeks. In other countries, they're not making even half that.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's crazy is, like, even with the Brazilian terrible minimum wage of $300 a month or however much it is, they're still rich compared to like people in India or people in other countries where they make even less. They make like $1 a week. Oh, sorry. Oh, there you go. Light her up.
Get the meat.
Yeah, the turkey. It's Thanksgiving here. Oh, took her down. Nice. So Aaron said I was right about Colonel, or close enough. I guess I'm in talking about, you know, the language origins and that kind of stuff. Ryan said the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game comes from the publisher Dotemu, which was behind the recent Streets of Rage 4 revival. There you go. The same guy's making this game. Okay. Making the TMTM game. Good call, Ryan. That's a good little fact there. I'm glad you guys are fact checking that stuff. Real good fact. Yeah. I mean, if how they did this game is any indication of what TMT is going to be like, TMNT.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be good. It's going to be fun, and with online and being able to do online, if we can do 4 players, all 4 turtles, or if they even give you like Casey Jones or Splinter, like if they branch out and let you play as even non-turtles, that would be sweet.
That would be great.
That'd be great if you could unlock them. I love Casey
Jones.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series that came out like in 2012?
I watched some of it, but I definitely intend to go back and check it out with my kids. I've heard it's really good. It's a Nickelodeon one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I've heard good things. You just need to press X to continue, just so you know. Oh my. All right, going to the old pier. But yeah, that's one that I want to go back and watch. I don't know what they stream that on, but even if they stream it on anything. I think it's on Nick on Demand. Oh, okay.
Which, if you have cable or something equivalent, is free for you.
Gotcha.
Matter of fact, I just thought about it. It's on Hulu. It is definitely on Hulu.
Well, just like in Canada, Hulu is a hard one to come by. I know they started like a Sorry, I hit you.
No, it's okay. Star something, I think it's called.
Yeah, you can. Okay, you got the apple. Good. I was gonna about tell you can get the apple.
Yeah, she's dead.
She just went that hole. Yeah, get a little punch and oh yeah, just come up here. No, come up higher. Higher. No, go this way. Oh, I almost threw her in the hole. Oops. Oh, she punched me. Jerk. There we go. All right. Carry on.
But yeah, it's a really good series.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Another good one is you ever watched Transformers Prime?
No, I haven't, but I've seen like trailers of it or seen it mentioned and stuff. Is it pretty good?
That is also really, really good. In the same art style as the Ninja Turtles, is like this 3D animation.
Okay.
I think the cool thing about it is the first episode of Transformers Prime has The Rock on it.
Oh, really? He does a voice?
The Rock? Yes, he does a voice for Cliff Jumper.
Oh, okay. Cool. I mean,
it's a really good Transformers series.
I'll have to tell Ronnie. He loves The Rock, so he might even give it a whirl. Give it a watch. I don't know how he feels about... Oops, I let that knife guy get me. I don't know how he feels about Transformers. Oh, right in the hole. I haven't watched me some good old-fashioned Transformers in a while.
Yeah, I'm a huge Transformers fan. Big time. The movies, not so much. Movies are...
yeah.
With the exception of the 86 movie, the live-action movies are terrible.
Yeah. They are. Oh, I just got thrown in the hole. Not cool. Oh, the cops are back. Here we go. Let's go. You know what? Let's just eat that. Ah. tried to pick up that pipe.
So let me ask you this, Lucas. What made you want to do Extra Life this year?
Well, actually, an opportunity. I've wanted to do Extra Life since forever, but just life, with 2 kids and everything else kind of makes it difficult. But my wife actually was going to go on a trip to do some chaperoning for a senior trip as a teacher over at her school. And so I thought, you know what, she's going to be gone for a few days. I'll just be with the kids. Let's do an Extra Life stream. It could be fun. And then her trip got canceled, but she was like, you can still do it. I was like, thank you, because I had already started to tell people, and it got canceled because of the pandemic. But yeah, so I really just wanted to give back to finally raise some money for the kids, to game with people like you and others that I don't game with very much, and just to hang out with people.
Very noble thing to do.
Yeah, thanks, man. And there's also a part of me that wanted to see if I could actually stay up for 24 hours and.
That was my next question I was going to ask you. What is your game plan for staying up for 24 hours?
Lots of snacks, coffee, tea, water. Keep hydrated. Now that's part of the reason I have a lot of people joining me to play and talk together, because I feel like if I have people to chat with. I've seen people do Extra Life stream where they just sit and play a game, and by the last 2 or 3 hours they're just like a zombie. They can barely talk or think or anything. So I figure if I got people with me, they'll help keep me awake. All right, here comes the boss, Estelle. She looks kind of like a trying to think, Cassie or Cassie from Street Fighter or Sonya Blade. Yeah. With a little bit more of a military look to her. Ouch. All right,
a Ronda Rousey type.
Yeah, time to use your stars. Oh, I used that too early. Oh no. Rock on.
Gotcha.
I wonder if I can throw. Uh-oh. Here comes the police with a bazooka. Are you serious? Getting out of the way of that. All right. I wonder if I can throw the bottle. Oh no, I can't throw the bottle. I can. Oh no. Oh no. Marc said, by the way, no one else claimed the PS card, so I did. Good job, Marc. You're welcome to it. That card was for anybody. That's a bonus reward, and that was from one Delvin Cox. So
yeah, so if people don't want to claim free money,
I mean, come on.
Why not?
Get it. I would use before you die, I would use your stars if you get a chance. Because you're in the last.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, backup requested. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! I did not jump out of the way. I needed like a dodge button. Like a little roll button, Like I live off of that in games.
That's a good idea.
Like with Dead Cells or platformers, if I don't have like a little dodge button, I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, I forgot what game that was I was playing. It doesn't have a dodge button, but it's so awkward when the games don't have it.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, you can just corner them and mash that button. Whatever works. Marc said thank you, Delvin.
No problem, brother.
Yeah. That was a nice unexpected surprise for sure. For sure.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're rocking it. Rocking it indeed. Taking down the enemy. I have no idea how many levels there are. You won't get away that easily. Well, we will. Oh, hey, Adam's unlocked.
Adam.
I don't remember him. He's got like a yellow shirt. Got a nice
maybe a cab
haircut.
driver.
Yeah, maybe a cab driver. He wants to match his cab. I mean, that's one way to do it. I mean,
Orange Cassidy keeps trying to attack us.
Oh, geez. I just used like half my life jumping around using my special move.
Why is this guy just walking like toxic sludge?
I know, right? That wasn't very smart of him.
I'm curious. I always wonder how the sewers actually look.
I know, right?
Because the way video games show us the sewers
cartoons
makes it look so toxic and horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. What's funny is like in
toxic waste everywhere.
Yeah, and what's funny is like in a lot of movies and stuff, they make it so it's so easy to crawl through or walk through, but in real life, you can't really travel through most of the sewers.
Yeah.
I don't think, anyways. I don't know. Maybe you can, but it seems like they make it a little larger than life.
It doesn't seem like it's something that's feasible.
Oh, sorry. I should have given you that apple.
Like you could just travel through the sewers or live there like the turtles did.
Yeah.
Order pizza to the sewers.
Oops. Oh, yeah, delivering pizza to the sewers? I mean, is there like a grosser place to eat pizza?
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
But I tell you what.
I love that move, by the way.
Which move?
The first movie, Ninja Turtles, the first one?
Oh, the movie, yes. The first one, yeah. I like the first one was classic. They made definitely an effort to make it semi-realistic, which was cool. The second one got crazy, but I still love it with the Vanilla Ice, single yes. And Shredder getting all giant. Yeah, the ninja rap. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. I had that
also
cassette tape.
For those who don't know, Shredder in that movie, when he turned Super Shredder, that was Kevin Nash.
Oh, really? Was it? Wow.
Yes. WCW/WWE superstar Kevin Nash.
It's Kevin Nash, huh? I had no idea. I haven't watched that movie in forever.
Diesel.
What? Diesel. Oh my. Oops, sludge. Apparently that wasn't a good thing to hit. Oh, I need that apple. Thank you. Just throw them into the goop. Get off me. This is Wood Oak City. Well, the trophies come pretty regularly. We've gone through 4 stages and I've probably gotten like 7 or 8 trophies. Right now we got to avoid.
Coming pretty good.
You need life too.
Yeah.
All right. That's really hard to get past that.
This game seems generous with trophies. I don't know how much you have to do to get them, but it seems like we're doing everything we need to do to get these trophies.
Yeah.
Go get the apple.
Oh yeah, thank you for get the sewer covered apple. That's a great idea. I'm
quite sure it's still good.
Yeah, it's still good. Still got all the nutrients. I mean, it's got the skin on it, so maybe if I just
10-second rule.
Yeah, if I just breathe on it, rub it on my shirt, it'll be good to go.
I have a question for you, because I've been doing this since I was a kid, and I've gotten weird looks for it.
Okay.
How do you eat kiwi?
Kiwi. I want to say that in the times that I've eaten kiwi, I use either a peeler, I think, or a knife to cut the skin off, because the skin's kind of thicker, the furry skin. Once I get the skin off, then I slice it up.
I eat the skin.
Whoa, okay.
Every time.
I did not see that coming. All right, you eat the skin, huh?
Yeah. And I guess as a kid, I never knew that you weren't supposed to eat the skin.
I mean, that's not quite as bad as like a banana, but man, that furry, that would be a little much. But that banana is, I mean, that kiwi fur still, that's not very tasty, is it?
It gives it like a tangy taste to it, feel to it.
Uh-huh.
It's not bad.
All right. I mean, hey, if you like it. I mean, do you still do that?
Yeah, I still do.
You still eat it that way? Yeah, I mean,
there's no going back now.
There's no going back. You're like, it's too much work to peel the skin off.
Yeah, it's like, all right, guess I'm eating it like this now.
Yeah. No, I swung at you first.
Kiwis are good fruits, by the way.
Yeah, kiwi is good. I can't say that I eat it enough or as much as I should, but yeah, it's good stuff for sure. Ooh, King Biker Lady. Ouch.
I think there's an apple on the floor over there.
Oh, thank you. Good eye. You are like the apple man. Oh, I got hit before I got taken out before I could get to it. You can take it. You go ahead and get it.
They let me get it. Got it. And I got the shank.
Nice. I'm gonna get this. Oh man, they knocked the fire out of my hand. Get over here. Ouch! Oh, she kicked me in the shin. That was not cool. There's some good rock music here.
Hey, isn't that the kangaroo from
oh my gosh. Yeah, from what? Wait, I was thinking
I think it's part 2.
Yeah, I was thinking that, or one of the Streets of Rage had a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you need to get that turkey.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh man.
That guy looks like
I'm gonna get that apple.
Salt Bay. Get the apple. I'm trying to cover you.
There we go. Got an apple. Get the star here. Alright, try to use this on the enemy here. Pop, pop, pop. I'm glad that my special move doesn't hit you. Because that would be...
Yeah, that's perfect.
that would be lame.
That would be traffic.
It's like, how in the world do you avoid that? What is this guy all about here? He's like a little... He kind of looks like... He looks like Queen's lead singer a little bit. Especially the way he's wearing his shirt.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury. I'm like, he's got a Freddie Mercury look to him. Uh-oh. He's going Super Saiyan. This little kick move.
That movie was good, by the way. Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't. Have you seen the side-by-side of one of their concerts where he sings like random stuff, but it's incredible how like accurate some of the scenes in the concert reenactments they did, where they match it right up with what it was live.
I have to watch that movie.
Yeah, I need to watch it too.
My son is a big Queen fan, which I didn't know until recently.
Nice. Oops, I missed.
That one and Rocket Man with Elton John, I want to watch.
Yeah.
People tell me that was good too. I like documentaries. I like biopics.
Yeah. For sure. I really liked I knew little to nothing about Johnny Cash, and I really liked the Joaquin Phoenix I don't remember what it's called now, but
Walk the Line.
Yeah, Walk the Line. I remember enjoying that one. Nice little redemption story and talking about his life and stuff. It's cool.
I like that type of stuff.
Oh, double hit.
With my kids the other day, I got them to watch a documentary with me about Action Park. Have you ever seen that?
Action Park. I can't say that I have.
Yes. The documentary is called Class Action Park. It's about this park that's in New Jersey. Where the guy's this guy, I guess, is millionaire, basically made this park that's literally a death trap. You have to watch it because it was extremely popular, and these kids, the park was basically run by high school kids. So they would watch people get injured and hurt and go on smoke breaks and stuff like that while these things are going on. And
oh, jeez.
People have actually died at the park, and that made more people go to the park. That's
crazy.
It's a great doc.
That's cool. Sounds like an interesting doc. Their Action Park. Victor V said, I miss these arcade style games. Wish they'd make more. Metal Slug was ahead of its time. Man, Metal Slug was one of my anytime I never had a system that had Metal Slug. Maybe when I got PS3 I was able to find some Metal Slug games, but that was like a arcade favorite of mine. I played that more at the arcade than on console.
That's what I was gonna say. I played a lot of Metal Slug in the arcade.
I love Metal Slug. That was a fun one. Yeah.
Metal Slug's really good. I used to like Contra.
Oh man, Contra is classic.
My jam.
Yep, for sure. Oh, ninja sword. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've played I think on my Nintendo Classic I have Super C. I introduced that to some Brazilians a few years ago when I was a teacher to some students. They couldn't beat the first level, and I had one kid who stayed like in my classroom like almost the whole day. It was like one of the last few days of school before summer break, you know. And so we were playing, and he's like, I'm not leaving this room until I beat this first level of Super C. I'm like, all right. And eventually I just had to jump in there and you know, play alongside of him to help. But he stuck with me to the very end eventually.
Those counter games were hard.
Oh, they're super hard. Even with the cheat, like using the code, you know, it
Up,
still
up,
was
down,
like
down, left, right, BA, BA.
something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, up, down, down, left, right, BA start, I think was the original one. BA start. That was with Gradius, I think was the first. And it was like a code that was...
that's right, Gradius.
Yeah. It was like a code used by the developers, and they forgot to take it off after they used it to help them
That is such a
play
cool
more.
thing.
Yeah.
When you think about it, something they just did by mistake.
Yeah, and it became like
just like
most popular
legendary.
code in history. Speaking of legendary, Gabe Patillo is here with us. Just entered the fray.
What do you do? What do you do?
What's up, my
What's
brother?
up, Gabe?
From another mother. How you doing?
What is going down?
Oh, Delvin Cox and I are playing a little Final Fight. I keep saying that. Streets of Rage 4. Oops.
Final fight. What up, Delvin?
What's up, Gabe? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, good, good. We're out here kicking in some heads. Yeah.
There you go. That's awesome. I'm actually about to pull up the stream so I can see what y'all doing over there.
Yeah.
We're actually surprisingly doing pretty good at this game.
Yeah, not too bad. I got down to, thankfully they give you like 3 lives each. This isn't like old school arcade games where they give you 3 lives for the whole game. They give you 3 lives per level, so I got down to my last life in the last level, but we're doing pretty good. Delvin's keeping me alive. He always tells me where there's an apple or food on the ground to eat.
Yeah, we haven't had to use any continues yet, so.
Not yet.
Hey. There you go. Well, while y'all are playing that, I'm gonna play some Call of Duty to keep working on this old battle pass.
Oh, yeah? How's that going for you?
Yeah. Get out here as much as I like on this battle pass, but there's a gun I want at level 31. That's supposed to be really good, but we'll see if I can get there.
Yeah, I've been doing that with Rocket League. I got the battle. It's not battle pass. I got the Rocket League Premium or whatever a couple weeks ago.
There you go.
Unlocked a bunch of stuff.
Oh man, oh man. Delvin, what you been doing, man?
Man, I haven't been playing much of anything lately. Working on these podcasts and stuff. Trying to watch the Snyder Cut. Yeah, I've always been trying to watch all 30 hours of the Snyder Cut.
I know that's right. I was like 4 hours. Hold up now.
Yeah,
like, are we dating or is this a movie?
Yeah. You gotta buy me dinner first before I spend 4 hours.
Yeah, good lord.
Watching
We
you.
ain't even
a long time.
we ain't even held hands, interlocked fingers yet.
Yeah, we haven't done waffle holding hands, just pancakes.
Yeah, you want 4 hours of my time.
4 hours is a lot. I sat there with my son trying to watch it, and we're like, oh. I was like, how far are we? We're almost done? No, we are in hour 1.
Man. Oh my gosh. You know what? That's what actually kept me from watching Ray for a long time. Like, I knew it was an amazing movie and all this stuff, but I was like, man, I hear that thing's coming up on 3 hours. That's a long movie.
Which movie was it?
So, man, I don't know if I'm gonna get to the Snyder Cut, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Anytime I see a movie go over 3 hours, I'm a little suspect. I don't know if I wanna...
You're like, why did it take you this long to tell this story? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This story doesn't seem like it's a 3-hour story.
Yeah, you ever hear somebody tell a really long, detailed story? Like, see, the reason they drag this out is because the punchline ain't gonna be no good.
Yeah, usually.
It's a trap. I know it.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
So how much of it did you get through that? We got the whole thing?
I don't know.
No, he's only halfway.
Oh, you're only halfway through.
Yeah, he said he made
I'm
it
2
through
hours
2 hours
through.
in.
I had to tap out.
He had to tap out.
Will you go back to it, or you're saying that's it?
Yeah, I'm going back to it. I'm probably gonna most likely wait till me and my second son and watch the rest of it because he wanted to watch it with me. So, but yeah.
Do you feel like I've heard people say this about movies before? Do you feel like it's disrespecting your time?
I think, yeah, but I think it's a valid excuse for this movie because this movie is the director's true vision for it, and I feel like they have.
Because it was supposed to be two movies, right? Zack Snyder said it was originally supposed to be 2 movies.
This movie shows me so far that they have editors for movies for a reason. Not everything needs to be shown, which is not a. And 2, I think sometimes, which is a credit to Zack Snyder, sometimes movie studios aren't right about what should be in a movie, what should not.
That's right. Yep.
Because
Yep.
some of that stuff that they cut out was really good. And that Snyder cut. I'm like, oh, why did they cut this out?
Yeah, it's crazy
So
how
there's some good stuff in there.
that went bad. Yeah, that's
a lot
what
of
I've
cool
heard.
cameos if you're a DC fan and everything.
See, that's the problem. I hate that. I hate that he never got his, because it kind of goes down as a bad movie, right? Like when you think of the Justice League,
Oh yeah.
you're like, that movie's not good.
Yeah, it
not
does leave a
good.
bad taste in your mouth, and it kind of makes you
Yeah,
like
but-
not go in with a really good attitude with even this one. I know at least for me, I'm like, I don't really know if I want to spend 4 hours watching this. But yeah, but
I
I think
honestly hope it's successful.
yeah,
like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I do
a
too.
lot of money spent.
I want to see more movies like this. I would love to see like original visions for movies that didn't necessarily get what we want to see from it. Like there's plenty of movies. Apparently David Ayer did another cut of the Suicide Squad that's completely different than the one we got in theaters. Then they have
I mean, that's why they
have
have director cuts. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's the director was like, hey, let's do the long version where I had, all my thoughts together in one. And, it gets jacked up sometimes.
Now this has got to be the first time that something like this has ever happened. I can't remember or recall when someone has gotten to add an hour and a half to a movie. Wasn't it like 2.5 hour movie originally?
The
You know
only
what's funny?
thing I
Now
can
think
think
about it, I
of,
don't think I saw the first one.
Oh
first
yeah.
one's not good.
No, that's
No,
what I heard.
it's
never
awful.
Mess around with seeing it.
Now, if I remember right, Gabe, you're not like super DC fan. I think you like maybe Batman, Superman, from what I remember you talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the main
I've
guys.
not seen the Wonder Woman movies or
Yeah,
anything like that.
yeah. I'm more in that camp too, where I'm like, I love a good Batman movie and even a good Superman movie, but beyond that, I'm
I
like,
like even a bad Batman movie.
yeah, that's true.
Like,
Yeah.
they've all been bad almost until recently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm a Chris Nolan fan, so I
you're
like the way he
speaking my
does things,
language.
the way he tells stories.
Yep, it's good stuff.
Like, back when Batman had nipples on the outfit and running around with Robin and all them, like those
Yeah.
were like, these are just the Batman movies. I'm seeing this because
They
Batman's
are.
in it.
Or for me, I'm like, I'm watching this because I'm a young kid and I don't really know what a good movie is.
Exactly. Well, there's that too.
When those originally came out,
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
And you don't care. When you're a kid, you're just going to the movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're a kid.
Oops.
You're a kid, it's just happened to be in the movie theater at that point in time.
Exactly right. Exactly.
I literally seen Mannequin in the movie when I was a kid.
Oh wow.
Oh, did you
That's
really?
that's a deep cut right
Yes.
there, Mannequin.
Jeez.
That was with Tom Hanks, right?
That was with
Or am I forgetting?
No, not
No, it
Mannequin.
wasn't Tom
Kim
Hanks.
Cattrall.
Oh man, I'm blanking
Who
on.
was that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember the guy's name.
Yeah,
I know
the guys.
Kim Cattrall was the mannequin.
Right.
Yeah, she was a mannequin. Yeah.
That's back
Have
when
you,
could
have you ever
quote,
walked
unquote,
out of a movie?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what movie was it exactly. I know what it was. It was Aliens versus Predator Requiem.
Oh, really?
No way.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this movie is bad.
Robin Williams did a movie actually.
Oh,
I can't remember.
Requiem
What
for a
is it?
Dream? Is it the one where he
No. Not that
where he
one.
goes to quote
It
unquote
was-
heaven?
Was that Requiem for a Dream?
I'm pretty sure. Where he
Yeah,
goes
well,
to heaven, goes to hell,
Yeah,
all
and they're
kinds
all
of stuff happens.
flying around him, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yes.
It wasn't that movie. It was a movie like was it called The Toy maybe? Not the famous one with Richard Pryor.
Yeah, no.
But
Oh,
there
that's
was
a
another
classic.
one with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
And me and my dad took us to go see it, and we walked out of that movie.
Huh. Yeah, it wasn't the toy, it was like toys? Was it plural, maybe?
Maybe it was Toys. Yeah,
It was weird. Good job,
We were
Delvin.
like, well, this movie is no good. It's time to go.
So you all walked out.
Yeah, we all walked out. I know that was back when it was cheap enough to be able to walk out of a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's
Yeah,
too
that's
expensive
true.
to walk out of a movie.
It is. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, Marc Boucher said in the chat, talking about the Snyder Cut, he said, the way this all went down was unprecedented. The fact that there was a bunch of unfinished footage and they decided to help fund to finish it is just nuts. Yeah. It's
And that was
super
Warner
crazy.
Brothers, right? Warner Brothers paid for that.
Yep.
So who did they fix the mustache on Superman? Is that this movie?
I hope they fix a mustache on Superman. That was
think
that was awful.
If I'm
that
correct,
this
he
movie or a
came
different
back
movie?
to shoot that.
No way.
That's this one.
So
Yeah.
he came back and shot that part with no mustache, so they didn't have to have the CG mustache.
If I'm correct, they had him come in and do some small reshoots to fix that.
All right.
I haven't
You know
got to that
what's
part
funny?
yet.
Like, would you think like that anything that had to do with a superhero movie would be a small reshoot? Like, you got to get back in the gym for a second. You got to get the
Oh,
suit.
yeah.
Make
That's
sure you
true.
still fit it.
Yep.
Well, I think
Now
he's
maybe
still in the
Henry
gym.
Cavill just stays in shape.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys who just stay in shape because he's doing The Witcher.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
That's true. He was doing stuff that keep him in shape.
Yeah, he's doing like The Witcher. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff. He's in a lot of
Putting
movies.
together gaming PCs.
Yeah, he is.
That was pretty cool.
That was very cool. I was like, all right, Henry Cavill, I see you.
Definitely.
All right. Hey, Delvin, we're going to wrap up here with Streets of Rage 4. We're going to transition
ready?
to some Fall Guys. If you want to join us, you are welcome to.
I am going to sleep.
Yeah, man. I totally understand. I
Going to sleep.
totally understand.
That's funny.
So, all right, people in the chat, people watching, thank you for joining us during the Streets of Rage 4 stream. Delvin, thank you so much for joining me. Not
This
only to
was
play,
real fun.
not only to give a $10 PSN card out to whoever could get it locked in for Marc Boucher, who got that, but man, for sharing your story about your grandma and the hope and inspiration you gave us through that scripture you read. Thank you so much.
Thank
that
you.
was awesome. Yeah, buddy. So, well, were you going to say something?
Now I was just saying, thank you for having me on. This was actually a lot of fun. For a person who doesn't like playing multiplayer, I had a blast.
Yeah, man. Yes.
That's awesome.
I feel like I caught the unicorn or the mythical beast by getting you on here, knowing how many people
Yes.
you've rejected. It's
Yes, that is accurate.
Delvin Cox, the unicorn of multiplayer gaming and streaming, video game streaming. So you can go back to hiding now if you want, and
Yes, I will.
just playing single player, avoiding telling people no, you're never going to do it again. It was an awful experience with Lucas. Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to close this down. We're going to transition. These guys will, at least Gabe will be sticking around. We're going to go to the old Fall Guys.